Then, gentlemen, there is no doubt that flying saucers do exist. And most of them have been observing us for quite some time, some of them for thousands of years. The Bible is one of the best flying saucer books I know, because it's filled with flying saucer sightings from cover to cover. Read it again in that light.
One of the most famous UFO sightings in history is the Star of Bethlehem. Think about it. A star leads three wise, presumably discerning, discriminating people to a stable. Obviously not a star. Now, I know many people don't believe it existed at all, but according to the Gospel of St. Matthew, it did. And it led these three individuals, three wise men, to this stable. So it must have been a moving object. It must have been, and I believe was, an extraterrestrial spacecraft identifying the birth of a very significant, what the Hindus would call avatar to Earth, the Master Jesus. And the Bible is actually full of UFO incidents, and it's true and proves that there is a spiritual connection with the whole subject of UFOs, not just in the Judeo-Christian movement at all, but also the Hindu scripts, which are very much full of what they call vimanas, that's the Sanskrit word for a flying celestial vehicle, and the Buddhist script, texts and other sources right across the world. But staying with the Bible, you have Ezekiel, and right at the beginning of the book of Ezekiel, he had this close encounter of the third kind, as they used to call it, where the object came down, he describes it, wheels within wheels, lit, and he actually sees and receives a communication from one of the people within it. Various creatures, as he calls them, come out of it. And bearing in mind there was no concept of space travel as we know it, these are very vivid descriptions. And you can you can certainly look at the Exodus of Moses and see many examples of clouds which behave as clouds can't behave. Actually, even on one occasion, traveling and taking Moses up Mount Sinai. You have this also in the New Testament in the Bible, the clouds, and Jesus traveled in a cloud at one point. So the question is why. It's been there through the ages. It's the sort of missing link which the Aetherius Society is here to explain, is here to reveal. It runs through many spiritual traditions. You'll find this cosmic element, this link with beings from other worlds. Very notable, for example, in ancient Greek legends, where they talked openly of sky dwellers coming among them, gods mixing with mortals, otherworldly gods. You see it through history. And today, we can now reveal, through the Aetherius Society, that this is all part of a cosmic plan, guided by great compassionate intelligences who know us better than we know ourselves, but won't force us to change. Hence, there's no absolute, proven, undeniable landing to all people anyway, yet, but who are watching over us to give us the opportunity to gain the experiences we need, to help as and where they can, to give certain guidance at certain times, and to give signs. And the Bible is one of the best compendiums of UFO contacts, seen by prophets, seen by many people in the Old Testament and the New, and showing this great link with our cosmic saviors from other worlds.